What would you rather have to barter around with? Let's go talk about it. All right, how's it going, everybody? Deseret Stacker here. Today's topic is about bartering and what is better to barter with. Now, lots of us in the stacking community who believe there is a need for bartering will tell you constitutional silver, right? This stuff is great. This big old chunk of it. Not only is it great for bartering, right? But it's still US currency. Sorry, I had to pause there. It's still United States currency. You can still technically go use it. It's the most recognizable thing in this country, even with people that aren't completely, familiar with constitutional, silver or junk silver, whatever you like to call it. They're still going to be able to recognize it, like, oh, it's American money. It's just, old. Even these 64 half dollars are like, oh, I know what a half dollar is. Cool. Or they can simply just look at it, like, oh, that's pretty old. What is that? United States. Oh, it's a dime. Okay, it's an old dime. Cool. Even for people that don't even really care about this kind of stuff. And I definitely do care. I would know what it is. But just looking at it, they'll know. And they realize a lot of people, older coin equals money. For some reason, that's a correlation. It's not always true. But there's that. Constitutional silver, which I believe is amazing for that. What about gold? Would you barter with gold? For me, depending on what it is, yes. I don't have any 1 ounce gold coins or bars. I definitely would not barter with that, though. I see that as a huge risk, and it's just a huge amount as well. Just what are you gonna barter with an ounce of gold? For me, it'd have to be quite a few things, and if you have that, and they have what you need, and I guess that all works out for you. But I'd much rather just use stuff like this. But with that being said, bartering with gold is easier when you have gold backs, right? They do tend to carry a premium, but they hold that premium, and they are made out of real 24 karat gold. It is a thin layer, but it's real, and it's worth it if you ask me. A lot of people hate gold backs. Like, why would you want those? Those are so stupid. I understand your arguments, but also, especially here in Utah, you can even use these right now, and they are recognizable here and in several other states. Why not have this, to go alongside of that? Why not diversify? I think it's a bad idea to not diversify your stacks, to be close-minded. It's good to get things from everywhere. Maybe gold backs aren't cutting it for you. Maybe small gold bars, this one's 5 grams. I think it'd be a little bit harder to use that in a barter situation. Maybe a 1 gram bar would be better. Small pieces of gold jewelry. Or my favorite, fractional gold coins. Tiny little pieces of gold. Pretty good. If you didn't want to use your silver. Kind of weird, but small pieces like that. This is the biggest piece I have. It's only around half an ounce. But even then, I don't think it'd be a good idea to barter with this. Unless for like weapons, whatnot. Maybe ammo. This is another good bartering tool. Doesn't always have to be gold and silver, right? Even just cash. If someone would take cash, give it to them. Why not? Jewelry. Good stuff to use. Maybe American Eagle, Silver Eagle. Just plain bars. But my favorite, let's see if I can get some of these out of here. Especially where I live, Mexican silver. And obviously I just showed you some Mexican gold. Yeah, Mexican silver and gold. And why would I think it's a good idea? At least for me. I am Mexican American. That's where my family's from. And where I live in Utah, there is lots of Mexican immigrants, right? Lots of Hispanic immigrants in general. We know what this stuff is, right? We value silver and gold. If you haven't noticed, a lot of us like to wear the jewelry. It's not a stereotype. It's just real, right? It's a fact, right? Stuff's cool. We love it. And for me, this works, right? Maybe not for everybody else, but for me, this definitely works. We can barter with it. Most people recognize, at least in the Hispanic community, Mexican silver and gold, because it's very popular. Even Peruvian stuff, Mexico and Peru output, I think, the most silver in the world. So, yeah, especially stackers. You know what it is. You know the sound. You know the sound. You know what it is, right? Simple stuff like this. Now, I think if you did use this in barter situations, you're not going to get as much out of it because of the country you're in. You should use the stuff from your own country first. But this stuff doesn't hurt at all to have. Like I said, it's good to diversify. It's good to have all these different things, especially with people that stack and collect. They know what it is. It'd be easier to deal with them, but kind of a dying hobby, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, sorry, just a little bit tired. I think I'm going to call it good in this one. Let me know what you think down below. Make sure to leave a like. Like I said, go comment. What would you guys barter with? Would you barter with ammunition, gold, silver? I don't know. I kind of get everything. Desert Stacker out.